Back, viewers. Welcome to part 2. Apologies. I have no flippin' clue what happened. For some reason, my capture just ended. But luckily, I got most of the stuff happen, and you could probably tell I didn't do anything. Well, I mean, I did. I just went and tried to fix up my Elgato and anything, because I thought it was something on that end. But I found out something interesting. It wasn't Elgato. For some reason, the bitrate when I was streaming just kind of went crazy. But nothing a good couple of hits couldn't do, so yeah. This kind of changes the plans a little bit, but we're good. We're just going to make this part 2 of part 2, I guess. Or the second part of part 2. I guess you already get what I mean. But I guess technically this is the beginning of a new video. I guess I'll start by saying I hope everyone's doing well this day/night, depending on when you're watching this. Apologize for why this is happening, because it really shouldn't be. Maybe it just doesn't like PS2 games. It doesn't like people that put in the work for old classic RPGs. But nonetheless, I hope you've watched part 1, because obviously this is going to be a lot wild here. But for those that, I don't know, maybe watched part 1 and decided not to watch part 2 right off the bat, the very briefest of recap is, hey, I'm the blue hair guy, Dean. I'm all about adventure and or finding more Gollum stuff, I guess. That white hair girl named Avril, not Levine, but Avril, she fell from the sky because I have really no clue, and she's looking for someone named Johnny Appleseed. She gave me 2 weapons called arms, which are like these powerful weapons or guns or something that have like special powers and stuff. And then my red-haired childhood friend, the cute Rebecca, decided, I'm going to travel with you. Man, that's kind of weird explaining this. It would make a lot more sense if you watch part 1. I kid you not. I really don't know why this happened, but I am still going to do this. And YouTube, I mean, you could definitely tell from the fact that this premiered just shortly after that this is part 2. So hopefully you're not missing much on that. But yeah, that was my brief disclaimer. We're still going to go with this. I guess maybe it was just too long. Maybe it was just too long a video. Well, regardless, I'm back. So welcome to part 2. And because this is technically, even though part 2, a newer video, in a sense, I do have to do the usual tagline. So, for those that wish to follow more on my exploits, who wish to see more random retro games like this on the PS2, or you want to just throw some support my way, I'd appreciate a follow on Twitch under the handle of VimanDGR. You could also subscribe to my YouTube with the same name and handle, where you're in the right place when you see a local dog. I greatly appreciate all the viewers' feedback too, especially for something like this, because, as you can tell, this is my special 200th video! A one-visit special! Which is weird, because I guess if this is technically me counting right, this would have been my 200. Then that means technically this is my 201st video! Which is complicated. It really is. But thank you for bearing with me. We'll just, like I said, make this part 2. So, let's get right back into it. Don't worry. For those who continue from part 1, I didn't press a thing. You're not missing anything. We literally are back here. So, he said he used to be a Gollum engineer. The world's finest. Oh, for context, he's talking about Old Man Tony from the first episode.
Maybe, but why would a Gollum engineer come to live in a place like Capo Bronco? That's what I want to know. It's almost as if he knew Avril would appear today, like he planned to give you these mediums all along. Or why I'm putting so much emphasis on words that aren't even need to have emphasis.
Excuse me.
They need to have emphasis. Almost as if this was a scripted video game.
You're thinking too hard. Why rack your brain over it? Forget about that. Let's get going. Dean's the type of guy. Sorry. Doing that voice started to get me a little bit, so I had to drink some of my Lipton peach tea. Delicious. And good for you. Dean's the type of guy who's literally just like, I don't need to think. Actions speak louder than words.
That's all you ever say. Can you at least try to give things some thought once in a while? Never mind. I suppose sitting around here dwelling on it is going to get us anywhere anyway. Sorry for the holdup. Let's equip those mediums and get moving.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Cutscene happened. I want to see what these mediums do, man. Oh, I actually have it. Equip mediums on party members or customize medium skills. Let's see. Increases MP and mag. Provides abilities for strengthening magic attacks. Blast, gemstone, etc. Increases MP and res. Provides healing abilities. Heal, lifesaver, etc. Oh. Oh. I see. Well, none of these feel like Dean's thing. But then again, I don't know what, like, the stats are. I don't really know who to give what. Allows the abilities of an original medium to be copied. Oh. Oh, well, I should probably save them then. Well, my thing is, I want to equip the mediums, but I don't know who to equip it on. Like, who would be better at it? Let me check the status. Maybe it'll tell me. None of these really tell me, like... Like, she should get one of these two. Well, you know what? Let's give you the Healy thing, and we'll give Rebecca the magic attack thing. And as usual, Dean gets the short end of the stick. Provides abilities for strengthening... Yeah, that. And then let's give Rebecca the C one. Customize. Oh. Oh, wow. So, like... Oh, right. Part 2. So, for those that remember, or if you're carrying on from Part 1, you're going to understand where I'm going with this. For those who are just jumping into Part 2 and not caring about my long Part 1, one of the cutscenes talked about, like, I give up health, and I use these points, and I gain new skills. These skills help me out, so... Nullifies the instant... Oh, that's automatic. But now I can use magic. Jump to another hex. Allies in same hex move with you. Allows a character to put additional badge. Revive. Allows an immediate action when an ally's HP is reduced to critical levels. Extends an original's command effect to all hexes. Ooh. Adds an additional badge. High heal. Recovers MP when the character's turn starts on a lay point. Recovers HP to maximum. More badges. Adds DP EP down to a hex. Doubles the effect of healing, recovery magic and items. Restores HP to maximum. Revives fallen allies. And cancels all negative hex status effects. These are great. Oh, I should definitely be doing these. What's your thing? Absorbs MP. Randomly nullifies magic attacks. High blast. MP charge. These seem good. You know what? Whatever. I don't know what these are, but I want them. Let's go one at a time. Changes the elements of all lay points, following the order. Water to wind to fire to earth to water. I guess I'll just lower my health in exchange for all these things. Not no points. Okay. So. Okay. And it's permanent, so as long as they have it equipped, I lose health, but exchange to get it. Dean needs to get a medium. I need a medium for Dean. Can I make this jump? Nope. Let's get a running start. Wait, do I even need a running start? Can I just shoot? Just shoot from there. Don't know how I pick it up, but whatever. Man, I need a medium for Dean. Has to be what? Well, I just need a medium. Like, that way Dean can get, like, skills, too. Oh, missed. Gel card. Useful, I guess. Dragon fossils are items required for modifying... Oh, I did pick up something, huh? Dragon fossils are items required for modifying arms. Select the modify arm command at a save point or a memory bird to use them. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Well, the problem is I don't know. Adjust FP bonus, adjust magic power, adjust attack power. Well, since Rebecca and Avril got a thing, I'll just boost your thing a bit. I can just take it down whenever I want. Wow, that's really neat. Okay, I'm kind of understanding this a little bit. It's starting to get that JRPG itch of customization I like. All right, I'm digging it. Okay, let's see. I guess I'll hit stairs or something. Any hidden things? No? Can't say. Let's see, I'll go this way. Welcome back, actually. Oh, Sweet Beans, by the way. Reading your thing. Sweet Beans. Welcome back, by the way. Any hidden things? No? Now I actually kind of want to fight stuff, so that way I can explore these medium thingies. Ugh. Oh, something invisible. Anything else? No? Anything down there? Oh, something down there. Good thing I don't take fall damage. $200? Cool. It kind of makes me wonder, like, how crucial money's gonna be. Wow, I really fell in between. Kind of makes me wonder how crucial... Oh, no, I get to finally explore this medium stuff. Crucial how money will be. Now I can, like, use... Oh, Dean. Dean can't do anything.
Outflank him!
Whatever. Oh, now I can do stuff. Use the character's force abilities. Each ability requires a certain amount of foop to use. Oh, force points. And this is use the character's original commands. Each command requires a certain amount of MP. Yep. Okay, so got it. Got it. Okay. I want to try it. Cool. Heal. Jump. Oh. Oh, got it. The force level. Got it. Okay. Gotcha. Still don't really know what
Please
it
don't.
is, though. Ugh. What a miss. Blade change. No, can't do anything about that. I'll just shoot him. No, try the blast. Does it do better if I'm... You know, I'll just shoot him. Oh, my shoot's way stronger. This magic kind of sucks. Maybe we're just not using it right. Ow! Oh, what happened?
Dean, would you like to try a combo with me?
Oh yeah! I was just talking about... Well, technically part 1. I was remembering. There's like team skills and stuff, right? Dean, would you like to try a combo? Oh, wait, you talked. Never mind.
A team attack? Alright, how do you want to do it?
In order to use combination arts, first, you'll need to have enough foop, and second, both characters performing the combination must be on the same hex. See each ability's help text in the force menu for a description of its effects. We're about to get anime attack, aren't we? Javelin bullet, you need 40 out of 100. Cooperative physical attack with Dean and Avril. Target, enemy hex in straight line. Apparently it's an instant kill. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Javelin bullet.
Like
Oh,
that?
snap.
Here goes. Ha! Go!
That's
Psyched and
actually legit. That's so cool. Oh, do I get one with Rebecca? No, Rebecca. No? Oh man, it's so cool. I got chat saying, oh god, it's the early 2000s special move naming. That's hype, man. Everybody knows in anime, if you like shout out the name of your move, it like it ups its cool factor by 20%, and it's still awesome.
Let's find a better spot.
Oh, but why doesn't Rebecca have a skill?
That was too easy.
That's fine. Okay. Clearly I'll be using Javelin Bullet a lot. Oh, I'm remembering. There's like some really cool team skills in this. I think... Actually, and I'm not just saying this, I don't really remember, but thinking about Dean and Rebecca, like what a team attack possible they have, I feel like it's like the best one? I don't know. It's triggering something in me. Oh, I got cutscene. No, never mind. It's me. You think it was the crash that caused Avril to lose her memory?
Yeah, I bet her amnesia come from the shock of falling from such a great height.
She fell from the sky in a robotic arm. Please watch part 1 for more details.
The question is, why did she fall out of the sky in the first place? Avril, do you have any idea?
No, because if I did, then I would remember more. In fact, the reason why I'm in this predicament is because I do not know. You foolish girl.
What did you say?
I said, no, I cannot compute. But it's possible I was like this even before that incident.
Like this? You mean rather than having lost your memory, maybe you never knew anything to begin with?
You seem to know how to speak. Amnesia's weird, isn't it? You kind of forget a lot, but I guess you still remember, like, basic things. Amnesia's a funny thing.
It is a possibility, is it not? Considering that I know nothing at all.
Well, certainly that's one way of looking at things. In that case, we really need to find this Johnny Appleseed, don't we? Heck, I think I'm starting to worry about it more than you.
I'm here too. Johnny Appleseed, huh? I wonder what kind of guy he is. Was that a transition back to the game? Oh, nope. I don't know where this is going.
Johnny Appleseed, the report's just come in.
Johnny Appleseed? You still call me that?
Johnny Appleseed.
No, sir. Very sorry, sir.
Never mind. One way or the other, it's a name I'll have to live with. Sorry. Anyway, what's your report, soldier?
Yes, sir. We've just received word. I regret to inform you that Operation 05 has proven unsuccessful. The recovery of Avril Van Fleur has apparently failed.
Sand burial. Sand burial.
So where is she now?
Sounds like Gara.
We followed her progress to W01, but beyond that point, her whereabouts are unknown. Asgard returned with only one arm attached, so presumably...
Are you telling me the Ice Queen's awakened?
I'm sorry, sir. We've yet to confirm either way.
Damn it. This is not good at all. Vilgaia's in bad shape already. If the Ice Queen returns, the world could come to an end.
I'm thinking.
But we can't just give up now. We still have some time. Don't be distraught over a few setbacks. There's always a chance. Keep up the search and hope. For the sake of Vilgaia, she's still Johnny Appleseed when you find her.
Wait, what?
No slacking off. We've still got work to do.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Johnny Appleseed. After all this time, asleep for 12,000 years, finally awakened to lead Vilgaia. It's us or them now. I suppose we'll just have to see who the fates decide to favor.
Whoa. I don't think they're favoring you that much.
What the hell was that?
That was fate, not favoring you. I was gonna say a couple things. One, that crewman's voice, sounds like, oh no, we're back in the game. Sounds like Gaara from, Naruto. Also sounds like, Weiss. I think that's his name, from, Near Replicant. Liam O'Brien? Yeah. Sorry, it takes me a second to remember voice actors. Secondly, back to the game of this. Didn't he just say that, yeah, no one calls me that name anymore. Oh, that's right. So, is he Johnny Appleseed, or is Avril Johnny Appleseed? You know what? Whatever. I can't push it with my gun. I want to move it. Hey, don't curse. I got kids probably watching this. Axis says, or Whis or Weiss. Wait, Weiss from Dragon Ball? I don't watch Dragon Ball, well, I mean, I don't watch Dragon Ball anymore. Oops. Too much. No. Go back. No, forget what I was saying. I didn't know he voiced Weiss. Liam O'Brien has a very good voice, too. Axis says, V, if this turn-based RPG, my name is Johnny Appleseed. At this point, everyone's name is Johnny Appleseed. Just thinking. Oh, right, alright. In case people remember from part 1. Really don't know why my thing cut out like that. It was so weird. I don't think fall damage. That's a plus. That was easy. Well, I mean, it should be. It's like the first dungeon. We should probably save, huh? We're probably fine. What's the worst that could happen? And then it cuts to the very nice, shout out to those who know this, the Vesperia game over thing. And they were never heard from again. And they were never heard from again. Ah, I love that. I mean, I don't like getting a game over, but if anyone played the game Tales of Vesperia, which I was planning on doing as a one visit, well, a Tales game in general. Actually, I should play Tales games on this. I should totally do that. They're fun. But, oh, man, Vesperia's title is still my favorite. Although Rise is up there too.
What I heard back at the village was correct. We should be getting close to the exit soon.
What's an exit? I don't know. Of course, it's always when we start getting comfortable when the really strong monsters suddenly appear. But I can take on anything now, so I say let them come.
I believe they've come, so to speak.
Oh, my controller just... What the frick? Okay.
Dean, you idiot! Why'd you have to open up your big mouth?
Time to run! And then he just runs, leaves them. No, I'm just kidding, Don't worry, I'll protect you both.
Do you have a medium to protect yourself?
No.
Stay calm! Here I come!
You know what sucks is... I'm thinking about... For those that don't remember, part 1, I got an apple thing from that boss. But I don't know what hex it would be. Whatever. I'm sure it's not that big a deal. Well, I did no damage.
Damn, we can't even scratch this thing!
Relax, Dean. It's probably one of those monsters that's resistant to physical attacks.
You sure know an awful lot for someone who's never been out of the village.
We'll just have to use magic to kill it instead.
Magic attacks, huh? No problem!
Except for the fact that D doesn't have it. Original commands require MP to use. Originals have varying types of effects, such as attacking enemy, healing injuries, blah blah blah. Attack type originals fall into one of two categories: physical or magic attacks, indicated by the icon. Other injuries, other originals heal injuries. Cool, got it. Force abilities require flips to use. Attack type force abilities fall into physical or magic. Sure. I'll wing it. FP increases with each action taken by an ally, such as attacking or guarding, and attack rises when allies take damage. FP is reset to 0 at the end of each battle. Well, sure, otherwise you just start easily. I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna...
I'll move.
Well, last time I went to where the enemy was, so I should probably go to where the enemy is. And I don't have any things. I kind of want to go to where the thing is. I'm just guard. Wait, if he stands there, then... Ow! You use a jump thingy, right? Jump. Jump to another hex. Yes. I want to jump here. Oh, actually, I probably should have done... that's probably fine.
How's this?
Because if I keep it there, then it would, take lesser damage. I need magic. So, back in part 1, this didn't really do that much. I wanna... Does it do different if I'm on a hex thing?
Let's find a better spot.
It does. Oh god, it does. Wait, it's red. Does that mean it's weak to water? Ow!
Begin.
Can I heal from anywhere? Yes, I can.
Here's a little energy. I'm back in shape now. Here I come.
Okay, that's way better.
The power of water.
So,
I'm
that
awful.
thing is affected based off the lay points. So that means if I had Rebecca go on this or this, it'd probably be a wind or earth thing. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, Yeah, go back to your cursed hex that you made. Ow!
What next?
Okay, that hurt. Jesus, I thought she had like higher resistance. How much would this do? It doesn't tell me how much it would.
Take some quiet healing. I feel wonderful.
Oh, that's great.
I'm on a roll.
No ammo. But I have this.
No mercy.
Still don't know what the point of the cut-in thing is.
Here I come.
That killed her immediately. Oh, hell no. Oh, I gotta get there.
Let's find a better spot.
Hang on, Avril. I'm coming. Just bear with me a little bit longer. Wow, I gotta get to her hex. There you go. She died here, right? There we go. Can I do it from here? Yes, I can. Oh, it won't be enough. Eh, well, I still want to see it.
Like that?
That's
Here goes.
cool. This is so cool. God, you guys gotta watch part 1 if you want to know what I mean. I'm just gonna fire a bullet.
I'm going all out here.
I hope. It's just one shot.
Don't hate me.
I hope I'm right with by thinking of it was started on there, so maybe I can get an item from him because he started there. Maybe.
What could this be?
Dude, I'm so good. Okay.
I have to be careful I don't overexert myself.
Oh please, Avril's the one that died, or I guess got KO'd. Okay, so that's interesting. And somebody who I really hope people watched it. Axis says, "V, did you split the stream in half on purpose?" Yeah, my capture messed up. Literally explained at the beginning of this video. Axis, come on, man. But oh, man, what was I gonna say? Oh no, so my thought process, and please watch part 1 that I was talking about. When I watch part 1, you'll understand more. But the last boss, the frog thing, it started on one of those spots. So I was like, if I start where the boss started, maybe I'll get an item from it. Okay, so I gotta remember, every time a boss starts someplace, I gotta get somebody over there. Because that might have an item for me. Or I'm just getting lucky. Which, either way, I'll take it. Man, it'd be better if Dean had a thing.
I can't believe you. I'm glad we won.
Wow. Way to kill the victory.
But you shouldn't be wishing for monsters to come and get us like that.
What? What was the big deal? Are you scared, Rebecca? You can always turn around and go home, you know.
You don't? Anime standard jealous red hair girl pose. So scared. I never said I was scared. I wouldn't think about going home.
Figured you'd say that. Now let's get moving. Hook, line, and sinker.
Like, oh, I hate when you do that to me.
Did I get a medium from it? No. But I get a magic apple. Yeah, I gotta seriously remember that. Bam, bam. This is gonna be very weird for anybody that's like only watching part 2 and not part 1. I really, again, for the last time, please, 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 I urge you to watch part 1. It will make a lot more sense, a lot of this. Because I don't really know the best way, if I haven't explained anything. Oh, right, magic does spawn. Okay. That's fine. I'm all blue.
I'll move. Ha!
Here.
Over there?
You're done.
Can't we fight someone with a little more bite?
I wonder if it applies to Nolans. It probably only applies to bosses. And again, I didn't really move to any enemy spots there. Research. Oh, right. Can I upgrade? No, not you. I have 3 points. I get close to absorb, or I can get add badge slot. I'll just save up when I have enough stuff for it. Well, because of that, they can equip more things, right? Thief badge. Reflex plus 25, attack minus 25. Sure. And I'll give you back your refrigerator. And Dean has nothing, as usual. Ah, Dean, I swear. It's fine. It took me a while before I got arms and started being cool, so odds are I probably gotta wait before I get something cool too. Yeah, go left. Pathway that way. And an enemy encounter I ran into, apparently. Are there rare enemies, or like uber enemies you're not supposed to fight?
Stay calm.
I am calm. Perfect calm.
Ice storm.
It's water. I got something called gemstone. What was that do? Oh, I need to move it. Hold on.
New position.
Chop. Alright, one down. Less to go. Nice dodge.
Psyched and ready.
Cutscene.
Prepare to face the force of my arms.
I still don't get the cut-in part. I don't
Stay calm.
know what it does. Ah, darn it.
How
Almost
about
got
that?
one.
That was too easy.
I think it's Avrils too. I don't think I've recorded Avrils yet. I could dig this. I could dig this a lot. I vibe with this. Which makes sense, because it is one of my all-time faves. It's like triggering some weird, like, fun in me. It's like this weird feeling where it's like, oh man, I can devastate. That sounds awesome. It's just triggering this weird thing in me where it just feels like fun to play. You know what I mean? Like, you know the game is good if, like, you haven't gotten too far and you just feel like this weird, warm, fuzzy feeling like, yeah, I like this. Not elemental magic attack. Oh, it's a free spell thingy? Okay. Keep in mind. Which means I should probably not be using my magic as much. Just so I have the energy to do spells and everything. Well, that's fine. I can do standard attacks. Look over there. Look over there. Apparently need a... There's like stairs or something I gotta hit. Can't reach that. Can I jump and shoot? I can, but I can't reach. Darn. I gotta come back for it, I guess. That's cool. Nothing? Darn it. Also, that's like area 14? How many areas are in this dungeon? And again, it's the first dungeon. But there's a lot in this place, too. Holy moly. I pulled it. Hello? Oh, cutscene. Wow, we can't walk to save our lives. What's the matter, Avril? Exit's right up there.
I am thinking. I am worried about continuing on this journey. I don't want to cause any trouble for you.
Well, too late for that. This is all a first for us too, Avril. To be honest, I'm a little worried myself. More importantly about Dean, you do know how to behave in front of the Varuni, don't you?
The Varuni? You mean those nobles? No problem. I'm not all rude and stuff like you, Rebecca.
You just really want a third hole in your head, don't you? Anyway, in any case, who knows what will happen? It might end up causing trouble for you too, Avril.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat here, so don't worry, Avril. I just hope you can get your memories back soon. What's the Varuni? Whoa. Whoa! That's a lot of dead people. Oh, bad guy. Oh, he doesn't look bad. Oh.
You dare spill blood within Mother?
What mother refuses her prodigal son? This ship is a mother to me no longer. I owe her no reverence, nor remorse when I kill her.
Volsun, you could have saved us all.
But I can't, because I'm too cool.
Our seed of hope, blooming in a barren desert.
Shame for you. I don't roll that way. Now perish. Kiss the hand. Whoa! Sponsored by Zamper. Did he just make a giant sword come out of nowhere and... Yeah, right. Anime.
How goes the fight, my sentinels? Give me a status report.
What's a status report? I don't know what a...
How soon until mission completion?
5,829 golems completely or partially incapacitated.
Make that 5,829.
3,176 golems remaining. Total golem annihilation should be expected soon. Mission completion estimated in...
Now?
This sector has been secured. I've completely commandeered the security system and all of its golems.
Persephone. The
Very
disabled
doing
golem.
Persephone?
Is this your doing?
The correct response is thank you. Didn't anyone ever teach you how you're supposed to treat a lady, Faradun?
No, I'm not interested in...
Ah, that's on the ears. Oh, it sounds so uncomfortable. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, are those ships or locusts? Well, she's not happy about it.
Disarm yourselves and surrender immediately. There is no chance of escape.
Forget it, Persephone.
But sir...
Our adversary's commander is well set in his ways. He's hardly about to surrender his fleet voluntarily. He's leaving us no choice. We must proceed with our cause.
But you can't mean to massacre other Varuni.
Yes, I can. Because I'm awesome.
It's too late. I've already dispatched him.
No, not him. The evil villain from Powerpuff Girls. Whoa.
The Reaper!
Ah, him. How do you miss? He's right there. You stormtroopers.
They actually think they can hurt me with puny little bullets?
Maniac! Don't you realize what you're doing?
Huh? Are you talking to me?
Kill us, and you'll die when the ship goes down in flames. Are you out of your mind?
He seems like the type of guy who is.
How positively entertaining! It'll take more than that to bring me down. You guys are funny. The only one out there who could possibly stand a chance of killing me is him. Nobody
Wait,
else has got...
that's not the him? Who's the him?
Let me give you a little taste.
I'm confused.
Stop it, Partakea!
Kartakea. Wow. Okay. I hope you sanitized that thing.
fleeing craft, but the others continue to escape. Your orders, sir?
Have everything sanitized immediately. I did not realize Kartikea has a habit of licking things.
Leave them be for now. We already know their destination. In the meantime,
Johnny Appleseed, yes? Understood.
that'll be our priority for now. Prepare to receive your orders and pass them on to Kartikea.
I don't want to.
Should I share them with Elvis as well?
He licks things, man.
I have other plans.
I know he's a habitual licker, but we have no choice.
Leave him out of this for now. Just do your own part.
Understood.
Kartikea. My rival in licking. Whoa! Oh, come on. We get it. Oh my god.
This path is mine, and my path alone. There's no room for any moderates.
And now, I'll be able to lick everything to my heart's content. And then Kartikea's like, ha 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 ha, I'm the one who's the better licker! So dumb. So dumb. I literally just say like the first things that, wait, I want to go back in the cave. Was there something I missed? Wasn't there like, something I hit? Like stairs or something? I feel like there was something I'm missing. Oh, yeah. Evil Grape. Yep, bring it. I get an excuse to listen to this boss music. Okay, I need you to move. Because you're a boss, right? So technically, you gotta have something good. Wow, that doesn't do any damage. Is there a way to, like, know what these guys are, like, weak to or stuff? That didn't look good. Ow.
What next?
Guess I'll heal. Thank you.
Psyched and ready.
What does damage do? Kind of that, I guess. That won't do any damage?
The power of the planet!
That doesn't do much either. Nice dodge. I think I need to not use Earth. I'm gonna jump to your spot that you were and hope that I'm right with the bosses, wherever they spawn, gives me items.
Psyched and ready.
I'm just gonna attack. Man, this thing just won't go down. The dodges. Wait. I'm trying to think of it like, man, what am I thinking? There's like games that have like an element system where it's like this element beats this, this beats this. I'm thinking, would wind beat Earth? I wouldn't know. Whoa! Yes, it would. Oh god,
What
yeah.
next?
I'm staying here. Oh, now you're gonna move. Darn it. Ow! I'm gonna use wind again. Or you're just weak to it.
Psyched and ready.
Alright, all you. Good stuff. And he's gonna piece again. I'm dipping. Later.
That was a pretty fun battle.
Darn it. It doesn't work. Okay. I thought I was on something with that boss thing. Ugh. Unless it doesn't count as... Now I don't know. Well, you understand my mentality, right? Like, the past couple bosses... Well, not all bosses, but some of the bosses, I was able to, like, go there and be like, oh, okay, cool. I can, like, go where it spawned and I don't have to deal with enemies. Excuse me, I can go and, get the item. I was Sorely mistaken. Well, regardless, at least I turned off the enemies here. No, go for it, dude. Do your thing. I'm chilling. My 200 video special is gonna go on a lot longer. Well, not a lot longer. To be fair, I'll probably go for at least another hour or so. Because it's my 200 video I need to celebrate. Or at least I'll get to my next story thing. How do I get up there? I guess I gotta... Can't jump too high, huh? Yeah. Can I get on these and do some platforming? Probably not. Nah. I'll probably have to come back for it. Ugh, lame. Alright. Fair enough. It's chilling. We're goody. This way? Alright, let's get out of here. But at least nice just to know that I don't have to worry about dealing with any enemies in this dungeon anymore. Every time I purify those evil grapes. For those that want more information, please watch part 1. So, Varunis are nobles. Which is probably not good for, like, some dirt poor kid like me. I like to hope that Dean's not one of those guys who's like, I don't know how to handle it. Oof. Sorry, I didn't realize how... Oh, wow, actually that's a train moving too? You know, for PS2 they did a lot of things.
Searching!
Oh. Wait.
Don't miss anything.
Try not to. Hoping the search actually gives me something.
See anything? Let's take a little look-see.
Lame. Whatever. My first town. Oh man, it really is a JRPG. My first town. Time to meet new friends, new enemies, new side quests. Probably more anime nonsense. I love it.
Wow, check it out.
Yeah, it's a wall. What's a town?
Do live somewhere outside Capo Bronco.
Well, yeah, of course they do, you moron. And quit staring already. It's embarrassing. Jeez, Dean, you need to get out more often.
I told you that wasn't me. How many times do I have to explain this?
Well, we got witnesses say they saw you sneaking around the vault yesterday.
But I told you it wasn't me in the vault. I was following that guy who snuck in and took the mirror. I'm a golem hunter. It's not like I can ignore that kind of thing, you know?
Wow, listen to that.
That some blonde guy's a nerd.
Just like Nightburn. Awesome, the real thing. I never thought I'd meet one.
Hey, you over there. Do you think you could try and keep it down? Not that I don't understand how you feel, of course.
Oh god, he sounds cocky.
You say you're a golem hunter, huh? Then you've got a hunter's license to prove it, right? Let's have a look-see.
Yeah. Of course. It's right... here?
That's right.
Where'd it go?
He also sounds like the Gara. Is that the same dude? But like, he lightened his voice or something?
How strange.
Liam? Or O'Brien-san?
Liar! That settles it. You must be the thief who took the mirror of DeSoto.
I didn't, honest. Like I said, a suspicious guy broke into the vault and took out what looked like a mirror. I saw him. So I followed him outside the village and... Aha! That must be where I lost my license.
Sure.
You expect us to believe that? Cut it out! Confess already! Where'd you hide that mirror?
Look, I'll go find the license and show you. Then you'll know I'm telling the truth.
Sure we will. Right after you make your escape, right? I don't think so.
Oh, Dean.
Hunter would never lie. He's only lost his license, or we'd be looking at it now.
Dean.
Here we go again. He was like this with stray kittens, too.
Who are you?
I'm
Name's
Dean.
Dean.
I'm on a quest to
What's your
find
last
the
name?
apple
I don't have one. That means I'm that cool.
Don't you think you're a little too young for that, kid?
It doesn't matter. It's important. Got it?
Whatever. Anyway, this is none of your business, so stay out of it.
It is my business. I'm gonna be a golem hunter someday, so I can't let anyone doubt a fellow hunter. Do you hear me?
He's not a golem hunter. He's a thief, and he's a liar.
Hey, you've got a point. I couldn't have said it better myself. On that note, could you do me a favor? See, this town's got a treasure called the Mirror of DeSoto, and obviously somebody stole it yesterday. He managed to slip my tail somewhere outside the village. Unfortunately, I seem to have lost my, my hunter's license out there too. As you can see, I'm pretty much stuck here for
What if he's
now.
actually not a golem hunter?
Look for that license?
Why do you keep hesitating?
Keep hesitating.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
it's a hunter's license, or isn't it?
Yeah, of course it's a hunter's license. It's just...
Okay, so we need to find your license.
Dean,
Right?
come on, man.
Not a problem.
Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Like I said, it's gotta be just outside of town somewhere. I'm counting on you.
Good grief. It
Stars.
sure didn't
Hey,
take
hello,
long to
Star.
get
Who said you're
sidetracked.
still up? Yeah, this is my 200 video special. I'm doing this a long while.
You too, Avril.
Well, not a long while, but a long time.
I'm used to it.
Besides, this is just part 2.
Sorry about this, Avril. Dean here does this all the time.
Oh, I don't mind. But isn't it strange for Dean to be helping someone he's never met before?
Yeah, because he's a weirdo.
Hang around with Dean long enough, you'll get used to it. Quickly.
I see.
Okay. So I gotta go find, help this young dude find his license. Quote unquote. Yeah, sure I'll find his license. And probably don't get the Mirror of DeSoto back for the Moonlight Ceremony. Why'd you guys go fuss? Blah blah blah. Count on you to bring my, hunter's license as soon as possible. It must be when I was chasing that...
Yeah, it must be when I was chasing that guy with the mustache. I stopped to rest near the next station. It probably fell in my pocket. Reach the station and just follow the elevated tracks north.
Whatever. Really huge guy. Might be one of those people he was just talking about. Whatever. Wait, are they gonna hang him? Come on. Just gotta... Ugh, darn it! There we go. The end of Dean. Last name, I don't know. I'm stuck. Okay. Wow, they're actually gonna hang him. That's nuts. Man, work's been awful. I dig and dig, but never find any parts. We get paid based on the quality and quality of the parts we find, so we're not making any money we find. I'm screwed. No, this is... Oh, no, Avril's like, no, this is a screw. Avril, not the time. Wrath, it does a body good. Or bad. Bad wrath. You want to say. Okay, so I gotta go find this blonde dude's, license or whatever. Or, excuse me, his, license. Yeah, sure, that. You gonna help that blonde people? What's up with that? And let me try trains and stuff. Wait, you can't ride a train without a license? Cool. $60. Fast gunman? What does this do? Increases the chance of a preemptive attack. Oh yeah, boom. There you go. Okay, so... Interesting. I didn't know that you couldn't just ride a train. I figured you just had to have money, but you can't ride trains without a license? Kids, don't bug the townspeople. I know you want to act like heroes and save that blonde-haired guy. That's a stupid idea, quite frankly. You need to be more careful. Don't think you'll be immune to the repercussions just because you kids. Thanks, friend.
Kids these days, they act like golems are just a way to quick buck. Golems of all of that. 12,000 years ago, the Felguns used war machines. They packed them with amazing technology from a forgotten era. They're frightful weapons, I tell you, man. We should be digging them up.
Clearly, I've never been drunk, so I don't know how to properly act drunk. What you got? Same junk. Wait. Oh, better gear? Please and thank you. Oops. And better armor. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Restores MP when hit with a magic attack. Increases magic. I already have this. Boosts resistance, lowers evasion. Might be handy for Avril. She did get hit with that one spell back in part 1 that did crazy amounts of damage. Makes a sound when the mirror moves into a hex containing... Increases the rate of random encounters. I know what I want. Ah, you know what? That explains why I need money. Ah, crap. I'm ready to sell. Ooh, now I actually need money. Ooh, that's sucky.
I appreciate your patronage. Ugh, my stomach.
Crap. Now it makes sense to have a lot of money. Crap's expensive. Twin drive. Charlotte's coat. That. And that. Light blade. And that. Now to give you... What do I want to give you? I'll give it to Avril. I'll make Avril be the lucky one that hopefully finds it. Then again, I probably want someone that's fast, right? Yeah, I'll give it to you. Okay, so as Rebecca runs around, it should be easier to find those items. Actually, that's convenient, because that was literally my worry that I was literally talking about. About, like, what ones would give me, like, things. Whoops. What's the point of this way? There was literally no point in going that direction. And now I need stupid amounts of money. You know what? Now it makes sense. It's probably just the first town. It's already that much money. God, I might need, like, some serious funds. Hey, what's up?
Wow, that waitress is a babe. I want to approach her, but I don't know what kinds of things she likes, or whether I'm even her type. I find watching her from far, really gaze at her every day from morning to night, would make me a happy man.
I hate when people stare at me. It's so weird. There used to be an altar at the northern excavation site. It was constructed a really long time ago, and that's where the Mirror of DeSoto was formerly enshrined.
Do you believe in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
What?
When the Veroni destroyed the shrine to dig for golems, everyone was worried they'd be cursed by the gods. So they took the mirror back to town and enshrined it here. I'll never forgive whoever stole it. It had such a spectacular history. Oh, I'd love to get my hands on it too.
She likes weird crap. There you go. That's how you play matchmaker. Mirror Pulse extends more welcome to drifters. Towns full of small folk. Blah blah blah. Cool. Then turn away. Can we do golem parts? I just want money now. Strong-willed shop mistress's husband.
I'm sick of the whiskey here. What if I should move on to another town? You look like... No, it can't be. Is that you, Dean?
Wait. Oh! From the first area. Remember... Oh, well, in part 1, the woman at the shop who was talking about her husband being a drifter? This is this guy.
What are you doing in a place like this? I was right back at home. Is my wife still smoking hot as ever?
You, keep pounding away those coal ones, man. Ooh, something shined. A level apple. What's this do? Increase an ally's level by 1. Oh, well, no brainer.
Apparently all the local oafs are getting into trouble in the town square again. I just can't get enough of that horrible town fast enough. I want to go to Lalabelle and become some sort of master merchant. With my incredible brains, clearly whatever business endeavor I embark upon would be a huge success.
And yet you're here, so it just goes to show. I briefly said about this in part 1 as well. So in case people are jumping into part 2, which I would assume not, because again, it's part 2. I feel like most people would watch part 1 first. This is an extra long, extra special 1 visit. The first one was like a little over 2 hours, right? So this one, I don't know if it'll go for 2 hours, but will definitely go for a long while as well. Depending on the popularity of this, and if you viewers like, because I'm kind of liking this. There's an old busted lock and then a new stronger one on top of it. I guess they must have really, I guess they must have something really important in there. I wouldn't mind, so in case somebody's new to this, or new to the the V-verse. Hi, I'm V, by the way. I do these one visits, yeah, because my intent is to do 1 to 3 episodes, give or take. It's not meant to be super long. I mean, it is meant to be super long, but not like compared to my other series. Like my other series are like an hour to 2 hours, and they're like multiple episodes, like 6 to 10 to 20. My current longest one at the time of this video was Nocturne, which I really hope you guys like. I really hope you guys watch. I know it may seem like a lot, but that's free content for you guys, so why not? Maybe you have something to entertain yourself. Maybe discover more about me. Believe me, seeing my mental breakdown in Nocturne should be enough to satisfy quite a few people's curiosity. Digressing from that, okay, I gotta go to the field. One visits are originally meant, unlike the normal visits, that I don't really plan on completing it, and I might, kind of completion it, like get items and stuff and play, to get everything. But I don't really plan on like doing it my whole heart, like how I normally play games, compared to normal visits. Press the square button in the field, search for treasures. Well, yeah, but I don't know, like, there needs to be a thing to make searching easier. I mean, I get it, you're not meant to know. But just mashing square isn't really... It'd be nice if I had, like, a hint.
Let's take a little look-see.
Anywho, but that's not to say that I won't go back to one visits. By the time this video is aired, I've done it before with Crash. And there's actually a few one visits that I actually have some IRL friends that were like, why don't you do it again? And of course, it's depending, of course, on like time, circumstances, my mentality, things like that.
I'm feeling light.
I'm gonna move.
Let's find a better spot.
Nope, nothing here. Oh god, there's a lot of you guys that are faster than me. Ugh. Ow! Ow! Wow, they do so much damage. Golly. Holy moly. Is this enemy?
Should I move there?
Yes, because I'm doing this move. Because it's awesome. Anime as heck.
Like that?
Here goes.
I like how it's brighter too, because it's bright. It's so cool though.
I'm on a roll.
Yes, yes I am. But it's not to say that I won't go back to one visits. And of course, if people like,
Let's find a better spot.
darn it, how does this treasure thing work? And if, of course, if people like offer support stuff, I'll definitely, help me be motivated to do a lot more of these.
Can't we find someone with a little more bite?
Plus, in case anyone doesn't remember, because I did say it in part 1, so, you guys definitely voted for me to do more. I guess you guys really like the PS2, which I don't blame you. The PS2 is awesome. You guys really like playing, seeing these PS2 games, and I like doing them. A lot of the games I'm currently doing is like on like PS5 and Switch, because it does take a little effort, not to complain, it does take a little effort to like pop out the PS2 to like set it up for stream and everything. But I'll definitely be a lot more motivated if I have people's expectations be like, I really want them to do more PS2 stuff. Like, of course I'd be more motivated to do it. And I could definitely see myself doing another visit of this. It's probably not going to be for a good minute, of course, but I'm just saying. I like this, and I hope you guys like this as well. Over here. Magic? Is that more than it? I think it kind of is.
I'll burn away anyone in my path.
Not really. Not that much. Uh-oh. Is that... Leave her alone. Haha. I don't know what the fixation is on Avril, but whatever.
Here we go.
One down.
Stay calm. Let's find a better spot.
Keeps going for Avril. Ow. No wonder. Does it hurt?
New position.
Huh.
Man, this is too much. Again. And Avril's, I guess, not really meant to do all that much damage.
We rolled right over him.
I wonder if enough people, like, know this kind of game. Like, I'm thinking about it in the means of, like, and I really want to know, viewers, leave me in the comment section. I wouldn't mind, because it does satisfy my curiosity. Plus, like, why not, right? Just takes, like, a second or two to just, like, voice opinion, because why not? I'll listen. I'm curious on... Oh, wow, the search actually did work. No, gel cards. I was kind of hoping for something better, like more money. I'm curious on how you guys discovered this video, or discovered me in general. Was it the weird Twitch/YouTube algorithm?
Let's find a better spot.
Whoa, that does a lot of damage. I guess they're weak to earth. Yeah, they're weak to earth. Okay, I gotta keep that in mind. Huh? How'd we get here? What the heck? What kind of nonsense is this? You know, Dean's over here like... How did I... Wait, what happened?
How about we combine our magic?
Wait, these two have a team skill? I don't?
Myself and Rebecca. All right, let's try it.
Okay, I'm game for it. New team attack seems like a plus to me. What is it? Overhead sorcery. Cooperative magic attack with Avril and Rebecca. Power 170. Target, enemy hex. All adjacent. So, as in, these two who are weak to magic, and both of these here. And it's a new anime move. Say less. That was cool.
It feels good to win a battle, doesn't it?
Very. And it feels good to win a battle in such a move. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Avril mastered jump? Wait, what do you mean mastered jump? Oh, he said that. Yeah. So now I don't need to, yeah. So now I don't have to worry about, like, reducing points in order to get the things necessary. Well, okay, so somebody's probably wondering what it means. So I think what it means at Masters, it means because my level is high enough, or I have enough, like, stats and stuff, because I've had it equipped, that basically means whenever Avril has this medium, she won't have to cash in the points. So, as you can see, look at my health, right? When I use points, I lose health, right? So, what I think that means is, from here on out, Avril, whenever she equips this medium, this, like, device, which, again, watch part 1 to understand more, or, you know, turn to the beginning of this, because I think this wasn't part 2. What this means is I won't have to cash in my health in order to gain these skills, which is awesome. Now I have a lot of points to use, which is going to hurt. So let's give her Revive. Give you Absorb, and I still need a friggin' thing for Dean, man. I need one. Dean needs a one for sure. Oh well. I wonder if I can just find him, or is it story-based?
Searching.
I really gotta, like, mash square, huh?
Just take a look around.
Wish I knew.
Searching.
Anything?
See anything?
I guess just keep mashing square. It's not like there's any specific area that, like, gives inclination of where items are.
Just take a look around.
What's this thing? Berry trees can be found scattered about the field. Examine a tree to pick berries from it. Once you pick berries, a certain amount of time must pass before new ones ripen. There's no fruit ripe enough to pick.
Let's take a little look.
Just my luck. Look like some good berries to me. Fine.
Let's take a good.
I hope I'm not searching and finding enemies as a result. Anyway, right.
What next?
I shoot. Wait. I earth? Or wind? Wind would help get rid of one, or... Yeah, wind would help get rid of one. Yeah.
Northern wind, tear them
wind, huh? What's hyper do? Uh-oh. Ooh. That doesn't sound promising. It's not good enough. I can easier to you. If only Dean had, like, crit stuff, man. Because his unique thing, and somebody will probably wonder what I'm talking about, because Rebecca's thing is the continuous shot, where it randomly has a chance to hit again. And I still don't really know what Avril's DP is, but, like, at least her thing triggers. Dean's thing doesn't. Oh, well.
Let's find a better spot.
I'm gonna take your boost and shoot you. Thanks for giving me a boost.
Prepare yourself.
I want to do it in style.
Should I move there?
I want to use Jack. My force thing erases anyway, so there's really no merit in not using it if I can. It's just a flex.
Like that? Here goes.
I think it's probably getting me why I know.
Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome. Why this game is like like getting a core to me about why I like it so much. The anime cutscenes, the cut-ins, the team moves, the guns. Yeah, I mean, I already explained one of the reasons why I got to this game in part 1. Please watch part 1 to understand. But I'm finding, or remembering, excuse me, more reasons why I'm liking this.
See anything?
Anything worth searching for? There's gotta be
Take
something.
a look around.
Really? Nothing?
Take a good look around. Don't miss anything. See anything?
I'm looking.
Don't miss anything.
I don't really know where I'm going, but there has to be something. Come on. You want to make me go away all this path for nothing. Ugh. Also, I forgot where I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go to a station? To the trains?
Stay calm.
I'm good. Man, I want to get multiple. I won't be able to. Oh well.
With the power of the planet.
Oh wow, you boosted yourself. Ooh. You're so cool.
What next?
You.
Goodbye.
Psyched and ready. Take that.
I just want Dean to do something cool. He's gotta have something. Ow.
What next?
This.
Power deep in the earth.
Prepare yourself.
Didn't pay attention to it. I should look it up.
What could this be?
Oh, I found something. Oh, okay.
I hope I was able to help out a little.
You know, that treasure badge thing I bought her is not really doing as good a job as I thought it is. Or I'm just getting unlucky. Okay, what does the gemstone thing do? Because I've been noticing that for a bit with Rebecca. What is gemstone? Wait. It's a needing thing, no. Gemstone turns enemies defeated by elemental attacks into gemstones of the same element. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I guess it has. Oh, so that'll allow Dean to actually use magic, since he can't do anything
Let's
else.
take a good look around.
It's tough and it hurts, but it's kind of really all I got with Dean.
See anything?
I'm searching.
Just take a look around.
There better be something.
Take a good look around. Let's take a little look-see.
Because otherwise I gotta run all the way back.
Just take a look around. Just take a look around.
I'm looking, Dean. But I'm not finding anything. There has to be something for this trouble. They wouldn't waste my time. Making me fight all these enemies, going down this weird river path thing. Fighting these enemies and not finding anything special. There has to be something, right? I'll try more.
Let's find a better spot.
What do we think special? Nope. Hopefully he doesn't. Darn it. Alright, well, I'm shooting. Really was hoping that would do a little bit more. Ow! Apple's in danger.
That's uncalled
Apple's
for.
in a lot of danger. Oh, well, time to use this. I don't need an excuse to do anime.
The power of anime will do it.
Spike?
Did find out something else. Just a little notable thing here. Like, maybe 2% of you will actually care about this. Last episode, my friend texted me about Nana Mizuki because we did the intro, and I saw, like, her name. I know she's a very, like, famous singer, and it has a very lovely voice and everything. She's a Japanese voice actor, apparently voiced a character. My friend told me, and reached out and decided to tell me in between part 1 and part 2 that she voices Rebecca. So, Japanese Rebecca apparently is the voice actor for this, or actress for this. Which was unexpected. Oh, finally got crit. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. Now, if only I got more crits like that. That was actually really cool. And Dee's like, see? It happens when it happens.
What does that mean?
It means whatever. It just sounds cool. I was trying to do his apple. I think what Dean means is, when the critical does trigger, it's a lot more worthwhile. Otherwise, if it constantly happened, it wouldn't be as worth it. That's a good way to look at it, I guess. If there's seriously nothing down here... Coming up to something.
Don't miss anything.
That's fine.
Just take a look around.
Please be something worth my troubles.
Let's take a good look around.
Better be worth it. Please be worth it. Please be worth it. Dragon fossil. What are those things again? I mean, I guess that's good. It does permanently boost an arm stat, so I guess that's good. No, you feel warm. Can you reach water? Wow, none of you. All right, I'm just gonna shoot. No, I don't want to go over there. It's so annoying.
Prepare yourself.
Ugh, darn it.
I'll move.
Get rid of two of them.
Victory is mine.
Way to go, Avril. Oh, I'm starting to get a little stronger here. Or they're just really weak to the sword. What I think is, if Dean had a better crit rate, then he'd be really good. Just don't know how to help the crit rate. Oh, well. If only you were Dean. Oh well, still cool. I'm kind of thinking in a weird, just a weird, trivial thing here. I wonder who the other voice actresses and actors are in Japanese. Now that I know Nana Mizuki voices her, I'm kind of curious about who voices Dean in Japanese and Avril. Because I know in English, because we discussed it back in part 1, Dean's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, Avril's voiced by Michelle Ruff, and Rebecca's voiced by Wendy Lee. Kind of makes me wonder who they are voiced in Japanese.
Don't miss anything.
But obviously, this is during an age where I guess the West wasn't properly ready for Japanese voiced games. I mean, there was a good number of us that like cared and got like Japanese copies, and it's not like PS2s, which, by the way, in case anybody's what? Huh? How did that? I'm clipping that right now because I don't know how that happened. I'll make that into a short or something.
See anything?
Anywho, I don't think there's really anything left here, so I guess I'll explore. I mean, go back up there. Get back to the story.
Don't miss anything.
I must got a lot of stuff on. If I'm really running this slowly. I feel like 16-year-old me would run a lot faster. Actually, heck, current me would run a lot faster. And again, it's probably like, I'm going for a nice general pace because I don't want to overrun myself and get exhausted. Ow! Oh, you're doing it too? Ow!
What next?
Wait, how do you jump up and...
New position.
Or I can attack these two. And he can take a hit. Ow. You can definitely take a hit. Because what I can do is do this. Now I can go over here and do overhead sorcery. Wait, changes the elements of all League 1. Nah, I don't need to do that nonsense. Let's get rid of them. Can I skip this? Not that I don't mind. Yeah, I can. Oh, okay. Then I can skip it. Don't say that, Rebecca. I normally didn't... I mean, I wouldn't want to skip the cool anime cutscenes, but I was curious. Because I was like, I wonder just in case somebody's like, oh my god, stop playing all the cutscenes. These are cool.
These are back in the old days. We didn't have the luxury of skipping animations or nonsense.
You just proved you to skip the animation.
Shut up! Give me more of my pills.
I need to get back topside. I don't know if gutting down here for that dragon fossil was really worth it. Maybe if it gave me something... I mean, granted, I did discover another treasure chest, which I gotta go all the way over there for. But I don't know if running all the way down here was worth it. Especially because the counter rate is kind of like... sucks. It's definitely something I definitely blocked out of my mind, because I would have totally remembered. There's water. Oh, cut in.
Follow the road we believe in.
What does that mean?
Follow the road of the bullet, the gun, and the thing, and the soul, and the thought, and the fault, and the handly man.
What next? Goodbye.
I have no clue. I'm on a roll. You're still alive? Die! Don't do anything. Don't do it. Ow.
Stay calm.
Alright, you asked for this. Just hoping for a crit. Oh well.
To everything, a beginning and an end.
What?
I hope I was able to help out a little.
Sure. My man's got no mediums. He's got nothing but just the 2 guns. Just wailing away. I kind of feel bad for Dean, man. He's the main protagonist. He should be getting some good protagonist stuff. Have these respawned yet? Nope. Yo, these berries suck, man. And an enemy encounter? Need to get a preempt. I assume it's good. Somebody's blue. Rebecca's blue. You're done. Oh, no, you're not done. Now you're done.
To everything, a beginning and an end.
Huh?
It feels good to win a battle, doesn't it?
It feels good to understand what somebody's saying, too. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Before someone's like, no, Avril, she means well. No, I get it. I dig it. I just don't understand. Oh, I can't jump. Oh, I can't jump in the overworld? Oh, that sucks. Okay, now I gotta run all the way back around here for that treasure chest. Which is probably gonna be for more dumb cards. Well, maybe I shouldn't say they're dumb. They're probably useful. But, no, just to finish up something earlier. Like I said, if you guys want to see more of this, I don't mind playing this, because, granted, I know it's very, like, niche, right? Like, it's very, compared to every other, like, popular game out there, the fact that you watch this, you're like, what? Why? What is this? Is this really a PS2? Is this a PC thing? Nah, y'all. This is PS2. Classic like that. Oh, I got crit. Only I could go again. Why is Dean and Avril so slow? Oh, I can imagine Avril. Uh-oh. Ow. No, not Avril. She's gonna die.
I cannot go on.
Well, we accept death now. Wait, can I use this on...
This should do the trick.
Oh, I can use it on...
I hope I meet your expectations. Prepare yourself.
Yep, prepare yourself.
New position.
I can be smarter.
What next? Gotta move fast.
Oh, I didn't do anything smarter. Only get rid of the one. Oh, let's find out. Could have done it way smarter. I should have healed. Don't attack. Dang it.
That's uncalled for.
Well, time for you to die. I'm surprised Avril took the hit. I don't know why they go for Avril. Then again, they know. She's squishy. Back in the day, old JRPGs usually max level is like 99. Doing all this is
Let's
just
take a good look around. See anything?
Can't imagine how big this game is. But then again, PS2 games. Actually, interesting thing. I wonder if anyone will understand or resonate with me. Viewers, my connoisseurs of culture. Does it feel like PS2 games, for those that play PS2 games, does it feel like PS2 games are longer than most games now? Like, it feels like it, some of them, don't it? Like, yeah, I'm playing a JRPG, so it's gonna be long. Probably. But it kinda just feels long, doesn't it? Compared to newer games? I missed one. Oh,
This is it.
couldn't get one. Only Dean didn't mess up the other hit.
This is it.
Alright, down to 2. Ow.
What next?
You. Oh, I could have done overhead sorcery. Oh. Get rid of 1.
What next?
Now I can do overhead sorcery.
I spin.
And boom!
Can't we fight someone with a little more bite?
They have quite a bit of bite. I will also give this game a lot of praise. Because compared to other PS2 games I remember, like, they don't, like, the characters' portraits and animations are still themselves. So it's not like, oh, there's a normal version, pre-patch, huh? There's not, like, a normal version of me and, like, a small chibi version. Like, think of it like, anybody remember the old school Pokemon games? Where you would normally have, like, a character profile of, like, a major character, and then you would shrink down to the small little, like, itty-bitty thing. I gotta appreciate, like, games that, you know, make me look like me. Okay, don't have to do that nonsense again. Okay. I need to find the train station, right? Let's see. Wait, where is it? Oh, I can increase theirs too. Oh! Oh! Oh, the fossil affects everybody! Oh, man. Wish I'd done that too. So, I thought it was like, oh, I give 1 fossil. Oh, okay. Yeah, then the fossil is worth it. Because my thing was like, oh, like the fossil only affects 1 person. No, the fossil affects everybody. So everyone can get the benefits. That's really good. Okay, now I see why fossils are crazy.
Just take a look around.
I'm supposed to go. It said by the train station. Oh, this train station?
Searching.
Guess I was right there. Oh, why y'all scattered? Stay close together. I don't really know how to handle this one. Let's do this. Blowout. What the heck just happened? What does blowout mean? Guard. I'm going for Apple. And Rebecca could probably dodge. See? Called it. Ow. Wait, they can talk? Ow! Nice for you all to punch out it together.
Stay calm.
I'll actually let the cutscene play. Nah, I'm not.
Oh, this'll come in handy.
Cool. I meant to find it.
I can't lose. People are depending on me.
What does Nectar do again? Probably heals me, yeah? What does Nectar do? Restores an ally's reduced maximum HP. Okay. Good.
Let's take a little look-see.
Oh!
Right, an item!
Cool. What is it? This supposed to be the Golem Hunter's license that guy was talking about. It says Chuck Preston on it. Oh, that's the blonde dude's name? It also says apprentice. Oh. So he's not an actual hunter. He's just an apprentice. Kavam Valley? Can I go there? Take a break. Don't want to deal with monsters for a second. I want to go explorating. All of your time, you appear to be a talented band of young heroes. Would you listen to my troubles? Depends what you look like. Yep. Thank you. I am in your debt. Do you know about the Soul Nigers, the black suns dotting the land of Felgaia? I refer to them as evil grapes. These suns were once lay points, each a fountain of the great power that flows deep within our planet. But with Felgaia reduced to this wasted, weakened state, it has lost its power to purify itself. Today, the lay points have been corrupted, possessed by monsters taking the power for their own ends. If this continues, the balance of power in Felgaia will collapse beyond the point of no return. You could doubtless see signs of this happening already. I ask that you go and purify these, as you say, evil grapes by fighting the monsters that have possessed them. This would normally be my calling, but I was injured in a recent battle and can no longer move freely on my own. Really? You look perfectly fine to me. Well, as you can see, I have the most dreaded injury known to man, a hangnail, and my glove is stuck on it. It is quite dreadful. It pains me to involve an innocent bystander in my quest, but I'm certain you are quite helpful, and I have no choice but to rely upon you. Well, I was already planning on doing it. There's been all kinds of trouble going on around Maripulse these few days. I came because I wanted to see the moonlight ceremony with the people of Maripulse will have full moon. He looks... Well, okay, this may be a total reach, and I may be wrong because I don't remember the name. I think his name's Rudy. I don't remember. But if anyone remembers or super into Wild Arms that knows, doesn't he look like the guy from the first game? Or at least his design or color scheme? Probably wrong. I can't allow humans on board without permission. What? Man! Humans can't ride the trains without permission. Why the heck not? The humans, we may not be allowed on a train, but we may still look for free, and I will look, rain or shine. But all is fleeting, mon ami. Soon I must take my leave, you see, for they are coming soon. Oh. So humans aren't really worth much. Oh, wow. This game's got, like, a class system, huh? Oof. That explains why we need, licenses. Oh, that may explain the hunters thing. Hunters are allowed to go on trains without worry. I guess unless you're one of these Varuni things. Where's
Wonder where we are in here.
I want to go here. Oh, just straight ahead. Alright, let me out.
Let's take a little look-see. Just take a look around.
See anything?
I'm mashing search
Don't miss
because I don't
anything.
know if it's good or not. Harry, for those that do want me to continue this game, I will also ask if anyone knows a better way to make use of search. Because maybe I'm just not doing it right. I should remember, but clearly I don't.
Take a look around.
Okay, I think
Just
I'm
take a
close
look
to
around.
Darn it. Well, I think I'm still close to Mirror Pulse. I think it's around the bend.
What next?
Right here. Do your worst. Rebecca can dodge it. See? She's that good. Well, she was still good enough to dodge one.
Prepare yourself. I'll move.
Psyched and ready. Stick and move.
One crit, Dean.
Stay calm.
Let me go here. What the heck is this sound? Oh, you know what this is? I know what this is. It's the treasure thingy that I equipped. Rebecca has to stay in this hex. Somebody has to stay on this hex. Because if she stays on this hex, I think I'll get an item.
Prepare yourself.
Chop. Yeah, I think I'm right.
Psyched and ready.
Yep.
The spoils of war, huh?
Yeah, okay. That's how the treasure thing works. I was like, what the heck is this ringing sound that I'm hearing? And I'm certain you viewers can hear it too. Got it. So I gotta have Rebecca run around a bit. It'd probably be better if I have enough money to buy everybody a treasure tome, so that way we can fan out and not have to worry too much. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to have Rebecca running around like crazy just to find these things. I mean, it's fine, but it could be easier. You can hear the sounds of my fan going into overdrive to cool down this laptop. We're back! And he's gone.
I wonder where he went.
Did you hear? They're gonna hang that thief. He's already up on the gallows. What? I was making a joke earlier when I said they're gonna hang him. They're actually gonna hang him? Really? Sounds like sure wouldn't want to miss that. Oh my god. What? We gotta go. Time to play the piper, boy.
Please, listen to me. I haven't done anything wrong. Honest.
What? They're gonna hang him already?
D noises.
Dean!
I found your hunter's license. Thank goodness.
Oh, wait. Thank goodness. I mean a lot. Thanks a lot, man. I mean it. See? I told you I'm a golem hunter. Now let me out of these. I got an itch. I got a scratch. You gotta believe me. I didn't steal your mirror.
Who cares? Golem hunter or not, that doesn't change the fact you're a thief. We need mirror for moonlight ceremony tonight. Don't have time for games. Confess now or never, or die.
But I didn't. Why aren't you believing me?
In that case, we'll use your head as substitute.
What?
What? He just said he didn't do it. Who the hell are you talking to? You!
Yeah.
Never thought I'd hear puny human dare talk way to Varuni. That's what the Varunis look like? So these Varunis are nobles. Okay, I think I know, because we talked about the train station. I think I know where this game might be going, or at least it's triggering a memory in me. So the Varunis are like noble people who have like money and power, and I'm guessing we humans are just whatever. What?
A what? He's a Varuni? Jeez, it didn't take long for Dean to get us in trouble.
Would you like to try that sentence again?
Nope, I'm just that flustered.
Varuni, human, whatever. I don't care. If you make a mistake, you admit you made a mistake. Why is that so hard for you to grasp?
And just what corner of world you come from. You know happens to humans who talk way too Varuni. You die. Wait, they have nothing to do with this. I only asked them to find my license. Don't matter. Not often I get chance to hang human, so I'm good mood today. I'll let slide, but best watch how to talk from now on, the boy. If you're gonna let it slide, let him go too. He said he didn't do it. No, we don't have Mirror of the Soto, so we're using life as substitute. Easy peasy. He died. You really didn't steal the Mirror of the Soto, right? Why are you asking that now, Dean? I swear. I didn't. I swear on that hunter's license. Then I'll go find it and bring it back. You said you saw the thief, right? What kind of guy was he? What kind of guy you are? What kind of You saw that meme too? Oh wait, you saw that meme too? I love that meme. Oh man, it's so funny. What kind of guy you are? Yeah, too many comedians. Super funny. We probably shouldn't be wasting time since it's about to be hung. He was this big, middle-aged guy with a huge mustache. When I lost sight of him, he was heading for the
excavation site to the north.
Got it. Big guy with mustache. Super easy. What do you think doing? We need mirror tonight. Too late to go looking now. Then I'll bring it back by sunset. Duh. Well, quite frankly, I have time to go and finish more Hot Pockets. Did you know if you overheat Hot Pockets, burn roof of mouth? Not fun. Anyway, I'll wait till sunset, because clearly that will take time in order for Hot Pocket to not burn mouth. That's plenty of hour. But I will say this. If burn mouth anyway by that point, change mind, he die. 1 second late, or Hot Pocket too hot, he die. I just said that, but just want to reiterate the point in case you did not pay attention. We need Mirror of the Soto for moonlight ceremony that takes place every full moon. If you fail tonight, Mirror not back by next full moon, everyone die. Super easy. You humans caused problem. You're all responsible. Oh, wait. That just kind of raised and escalated pretty wildly.
This is why I'm always so nervous around Dean.
But please, just find the mirror. It's not just my problem anymore. Don't care. Hurry up. Going to go microwave Hot Pocket. By the way, dead men who are about to die. Your choice. Ham and cheese, pepperoni pizza, or steak. You eat the steak ones? Really? Personally, I'm the pepperoni pizza guy. Wrong answer. New answer was hoping for ham and cheese. You have less time now. You die. Fine. I'll go find the guy and the mirror before sundown. You better have a Hot Pocket for me. Here. Next month ought to be doozy. Look at all necks I'm going to string up. Just like string cheese from Hot Pocket. Sponsored by Hot Pocket, not really. Delicious. So, kind of screwed that up, huh?
Yeah, let's go, I know. You said the thief was headed for the excavation site to the north, right?
Yep, time to get going. Ooh, but now all the townspeople are at risk here? This kind of feels really bad. I'm gonna go on a limb here before I even talk to somebody. Is somebody gonna be like, you screwed up, boy? Blondie's came in that someone suspicious fled to the northern mine. He's only trying to lie and save his own hind. That mine's not even worked anymore. Bruni bigwigs are doing some kind of research somewhere over there. Why do you want to go there up? Just help us find a quicker pop. Oh! I thought for sure he probably... Too late for apologies. Little expedition wastes time. Won't stop you from trying. Because Hot Pockets are hot. I was kind of wondering if somebody'd be pissed. You really think it's a good idea to fight the Rooney? To them we're nothing but tools for digging up golem parts. Doesn't matter who you are. Any human who defies them gets a swift trip to the gallows. They got no use for tools that don't do what they're told. Too bad. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to do it myself. Now I'm talking like the guy. Golems were especially abundant in this region of Valgaia, so Varuni are using the humans here to excavate golem parts. You don't want to pick a fight with the Varuni. It'd probably be wiser to abandon the blonde-haired guy and leave town quietly. Nah, hurry up, kids. They're really going to execute that man. Well, yeah, I gotta save him. Because, you know, Dean's awesome like that, I guess. Kids these... Kids these days... Wait. Did I talk to you? No, I didn't. No, he said something different.
Kids these days... believe they don't even know about the mirror sun. It's ancient marvel. 12,000 years old. It's a blessing. It got power to save the world. It was made by goddess Valgaia. They'll show think more respect.
Well, I'm gonna buy... Oh, I don't have much money. I don't know if I should get these things. Or save up. Why would I want Bad Omen? Why would I want this? Increases the rate of round-up encounters? Why the heck would I want this? Well, I guess maybe if I want to, like, be stronger. Well, I'll buy these. Because these are probably handy. Oops! I bought 2 of those. Probably need these, I guess. You know what? Fine, I'll buy the Bad Omen. Why not? Might as well. Probably Hellblade. Fleeing Battle, no. Items. Yeah, using everybody, right. Lay points. Let's see. Each lay point is imbued with one of the 4 elemental attributes. Earth, water, fire, or wind. Keep in mind, earth and wind are opposites, and water and fire uses... Oh. Got it. As an example, let's say Dean... Why Dean? He's staying on an earth lay point. Any damage he takes from earth will be reduced, but he'll take extra damage from the opposite element, wind, so play it smart. Got it. Okay, that makes more sense. If you use fire while staying on fire, you'll get a power boost, increases by 50%. Matching up elemental attacks with lay points can be a real boon in battle. But watch out, enemies' attacks get the same power boost on lay points. Got it. Okay, makes sense. Growth customization. Not good cookie is what it's for. Each character gets a good cookie point. I'm just kidding. Growth customization point for each level that you gain. You can use those points to get a jump start on learning abilities. Use up points, you can learn even the highest level of originals and skills at an early stage. But watch out. Every good cookie point you use toward learning abilities results in a little chunk that gets taken out of your maximum HP. Even the best abilities won't help if you wind up getting kicked up or KO'd. I had somewhere I was going with that. You haven't wind up defeated before you use them. Yeah. Let's see. Different types of equipment have different effects. Arm parts have dip, accuracy, and bullet stats. Armor affects defense, resistance, evasion, EP, and reflex. A high dip allows attacks to delay enemy turns, and high... Oh! High dip allows to delay enemy turns. So, Avril's thing makes it easier to slow enemies down so others can go faster. Got it. So, Avril's good for, like, allowing us to go quicker. Cool. Defense, def, lowers damage. Resist, lowers magic. Eva allows you to avoid physical, while high ep reduces the delay from attacks that hit. And high and high reflex. Oh, I was right on reflex. Allows you to move physical. Okay, cool. Each item has its own specialties to pick the right one for the right situation. Don't forget, even the best equipment won't help you if you don't equip it first. Makes sense. When a character with a gemstone defeats an enemy with an earth, water, wind, or fire, or not element, you get a gem of the same element. Not only are gems magic, they're valuable as jewelry too. Perfect for those times when your purse is feeling the pinch. Good, because I need money. When using shoot, there's a chance to do extra damage. This is known as a crit. Each character has a different chance of making a crit, so be careful not to take too many chances. Well, gee, duh. Okay, let's go save, what's his name? Chuck something? Presley? Or something? Should have paid attention. Oh well. Gotta go to the north. Should be 2, but... Gotta go to the north. Gotta go to the north. Gotta go save Chucky. As, I guess, technically all the villagers I have to save. No pressure or anything like that. Okay, gotta go to the north. Excavation site to the north.
Wonder where we are in here.
So it's this way, more to the left. Actually, this map's not that bad. Which I guess kind of derails my earlier joke that I made about real men don't use maps. Yeah, but a world like this, I probably need it.
Let's take a little look-see.
I'm very curious about, like, the type of people that would be fascinated by this. Because I'm interested in this, obviously, and I'm playing it. I don't imagine it being front page on YouTube or Twitch. But I kind of like games like this that don't, like... It stand out in its own different way. No! I don't want to go over there! How did you get here, dude? I don't know. Just kind of ended up happening. Believe me, I wasn't planning on it myself. Right, so Avril's thing makes it more likely to slow enemies down. Or basically, make our allies go faster, huh? here?
Gotta move fast.
No double? Darn. Whatever.
Prepare yourself.
Dean's got this. Apparently Avril found something. Even though she doesn't say anything.
With these arms, I'll never lose.
Why didn't Avril say something? Because Avril's the quiet type. She needs no desire to talk. I get it, I guess.
See anything? Don't miss anything. Let's take a little look-see.
Find this thing. I'm going to ignore it. Excavation site.
Let's take a little look-see.
Up there, maybe?
Let's take a good look around.
I figured, like, I'm already going around here. Might as well search.
Searching.
Should be to my left here.
Let's take a good look around.
Is it that thing over there? Yeah, it's gotta be that side. That thing with the hole in the distance. Oh, Dean's blue. Still don't know what the blue thing is. Whatever. We're already gathered. Wow, I like how it didn't do anything either. I was kind of hoping it did. It's like, how did that happen? I don't know.
Prepare yourself.
I'm going over here.
Stick and move.
Wow, that did a lot of damage. Like I said, Dean does damage. It's just Dean doesn't have any other skills other than just hit a little harder.
Can't we fight someone with a little more bite?
I think the blue thing boosts like damage for like a couple turns or something. Eh, whatever. Worry about it later. We need to go over there. I want to go over there. I have to go all the way around. Alright, well, that's the case. Might as well get to searching. I think there's something over there. No.
See anything?
And there probably is, but I don't got time for that. Time for you losers.
Take that.
Any
Is that
last
what
words?
Yep.
Huh. Stay calm.
I'll move.
Why did I go there when I could have used an overhead sword spear for free? Oh well. Lessons learned. Ow.
That was excessive.
Ow.
Psyched and ready.
I just dropped so roughly out there. Oh, you're still not dead. Got something for you.
It's open. Can't we fight someone with a little more bite?
Give me my points. Thank you. Wow, I have literally no money. It's because I accidentally bought that extra training book. I'm surprised. Usually games like this, when you buy like a book or thing like that, they're like, okay, you can't screw up and buy more than one. There probably are items too around these areas. Also, I'll just bring into enemy encounters.
Searching. Let's take a good look around.
God, I wish I could turn off the power rate of the world. But I guess it wouldn't make sense. Otherwise, you won't have the enemies to fight to get stronger. Ah, let's hope for a double. Oh! You have to go again. Shame Avril's doesn't do enough damage. Nice dodge. No, no, no! Stay together! couldn't just do together. Couldn't just make it easy for me, huh? One left.
Stay calm.
I'm perfectly calm.
That was too easy.
Well, it's easy now, but something will happen and then we'll be creeped. Oh, I did something. I don't know what I just did. I shouldn't have pressed X. I should have just let the thing go. It had something that popped up on the top, and I feel like it might have been important.
Searching.
Alright, take me in. I think this is where I need to be. Hello? Right, PS2. Gotta be patient.
What is all this?
Somebody said they're excavating a golem in here.
A golem? Really?
Dean.
You really think there's a golem in here? Man, killer! If only we
Wow,
could go
I
dig it
forgot that
up!
somebody's life is about to be on the line.
Gotta hurry up and save that hunter. Damn.
Just keep your cool, Dean.
I sense we are not alone here.
Huh? Where?
What, monsters?
Dean, over there.
He looks big enough.
Some brown haired dude? He looks cool. What's up?
Do you think he could be the thief? But he does not seem to have a mustache.
I'll just have to go ask him.
Yeah, I'm certain that won't be a bad idea.
What are you, Dean? Oh, come on. Haven't you ever heard of a thing called tact?
I can't spell tact.
Hey kid, you planning on heading in there? I wouldn't do that if I were you. I won't stop you though.
Well,
Alright.
I guess that depends
Special
on
badass
you.
alert.
Did you take the mirror of DeSoto?
The mirror of who now? First I've heard of it.
You mean that? I heard somebody about your size made off with the mirror. If you're lying, there's gonna be trouble.
You don't say. I'd love to see your idea of trouble, but I'm afraid I'm telling
I
the
can
truth.
squish your head like a grape.
You're gonna have to keep looking. Springs to mind, though. I passed another pretty tall fellow when I was on my way in here. Think I saw him holding something a little flashy.
That's it! You guys, that must be it!
We're quick to
That
believe.
must be the mirror of DeSoto.
Let's go.
What did I just say about you guys not going in? Whatever. Kids.
Hey! I'll
What?
say it again. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. See, I've set up a little fireworks display in there. And pretty soon, show's gonna begin.
Wait, what are you saying? With a golem here just waiting to be dug up?
Blared out of my head, scared the crap out of me.
Go disarm it now! Why would you do that to a golem?
Sorry, kid. That's what I came here for. And that's the way it's gonna be.
But why? What's the point? Why would you want to destroy a golem?
I'm not sure that's any of your business, kid.
Fair point.
Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I'm not too fond of bomb blasts, you hear? See you around, kid. Watch out you don't get killed.
Wait! I'm not finished with you! Hold it right
I'm
there!
finished with you. Later.
You just watch yourself, kid. When you point a gun at someone, they got a right to shoot back. You know that much, right? You'd better if you're packing arms.
Disarm that bomb right now! You can't do that to a golem! Don't you understand that?
Blowing up golems is a bad thing? Says who exactly?
Says me!
This isn't helping.
We're wasting time here.
Dean, put your arms down. You're not gonna convince him like that.
No way! Not a second before the bomb's disarmed!
Don't you know how important golem technology is? The world needs those golems. They're vital resources for everyone. Destroying them is not something to be proud of.
What he said. What he said.
Well, I've got my reasons. I never asked for your opinion. One more chance. Don't point those things at me, kid.
Whoa. His gun's bigger than yours.
Please don't shoot! Dean, please don't do this! He's faster than you are! Dean!
No, he's definitely stronger.
What's it gonna be? I won't go easy on you. So that's the way it's gonna be, huh? Well, see you on the other side, kid.
I heard footsteps.
Avril?
Did she draw her sword? Whoa, she stood right in front of the thing. You just don't... Wow.
Thank the girl, kid.
I
She
don't
just
shoot
saved your
weak
life.
girls.
Damn it! We're wasting time here. We've still got to save that hunter. This isn't over yet, you hear?
You kind of held up the time. And he clearly does not care.
Well, that was a complete waste of time.
That's what I just said.
Back to business. I've still gotta find that bastard.
As sure as sugar as my voice is this deep and cool, I gotta do it. Oh yeah. Lightless shaft, huh? Oh great, new dungeon, and I gotta do it in order... Why is this... Right, I forgot I could do that. I don't have to even hit treasure chests. I can just shoot the things, which is... Ah! I'm stuck! Which is very convenient. So I just gotta hurry and do this before, you know, everything gets blows up. Apparently, Big Man doesn't like golems. So that's something... Whoa. Hmm. I'm sure it'll be fine. We probably have plenty of time. Oh, it's meant to happen. Okay, I saw debris falling. I was like, wow, that's very good timing. I'm sure we'll be fine. We got plenty of time. Yeah, go on a little bit longer here, viewers. I don't want to go too long because, you know, YouTube reasons. Ugh, I wish it were faster. Ow. God, I really wish I was faster. And Apple can't really dodge that much, so... How can I?
Prepare yourself.
But...
New position.
I can do this. So, thanks for making this easy. Good timing on the skip, right? I know.
With these arms, I'll never lose.
It's kind of good that I can, Oh, they mastered a thing for their, Oh, right, they're mediums. I should really see that. Yeah. Randomly nullifies magic attacks. Extends an original command's effect to all hexes. I'll just go in order. Allows an immediate action when any ally's HP is reduced to crit. Say less. But yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit... Ooh. Dog leash. That one's not open. Well, first, What is this thing? Oops. Starts the wearer in the same hex as a fellow party member in random encounters. Wait, hold on. What's the... Put a call on. Okay, I dig it. What's this thing? The chest is sealed tightly with heavy chains. Oh, it's probably something super good. But yeah, I don't really have a desire to end the video, like, in a starting thing. I mean, in a moment like this.
How's this?
This would suck. I'm pretty sure at least somebody will be curious for sure.
Stay calm.
Maybe we should make it a beacon special. What the heck just happened?
Should I move
I
there?
don't know the point of that. All I know is that, oh, it won't kill. Darn.
Like that?
Here goes.
I like these team attacks. I like these combination arts. I like these things so much.
We rolled right over him.
Heavy chains, huh? Maybe I'll get like a better bullet or something. Oh my god, there's a counter. I don't even have that Omen badge equipped. But it's just by having it automatically ups my enemy rate, I bet. Oh, do all that much. Ow. Ow. I missed.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem. Especially when you miss. Wow, you could have gone for Dean. Although that did hurt a lot.
New position.
Oh, now the DP thing triggers.
Psyched and ready. At Blanco.
We're done.
We rolled right over.
Wait, what did it just say counter? Wait, it has a counter move? Oh god. Love when you throw new things at me, game that I'm not prepared for. Well, luckily I beat it, so I don't need to worry about what the heck counter is. So here's what. Oh, is that something shootable? No. What's this? Start a minecart moving. Slide to the starter button. You can also activate the cart by simply examining the starter switch. Okay. $1,000. Cool. Wait. Oh. Got it. Which means now, hit the switch. Yeah, I just noticed it. It's very small. Huh? Gotta be right on it, huh? Probably don't want to fall down there. Light coat? Seems like a thing for Dean. Yes, it is. Anything over here? Nope, it's dark, can't see. See anything else? Alright, let's just keep moving with this. Was there a switch to hit? Nope. Just about to say. Things. What's the point of that? Just for magic jumps? I'll work. Treasure chest. Heelberry. And lucky card. I should really start using those cards, huh? I've been getting a good number of them. I haven't really been using any, have I? Oh, cutscene. Voice cutscene? Nope, not voice cutscene. I sense something nearby. Please be good, 'cause I don't have time for this. Whoa!
Dean, over there!
Yeah, I can see it. We don't have time for this. Let's plow right through it. Avril, Rebecca, let's do this. Well, I guess we're doing this. Oh, I'm blue. Ready. I'm just gonna have Rebecca move to each and every one of these. So there's items potential. Uh-oh. Oh!
Whoa! That thing's earth attacks are way too strong!
Yeah, I can feel that.
Set up shop on the Earth Lay Point. As long as we're there, Earth attacks only cause half damage.
Hexes are normally white, but yeah. Yeah, I read the thing. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I would need to heal.
Take some quiet healing.
I'm on a roll!
What happened?
Rebecca, how about we try that old one out for a change?
All right! This is our big chance!
Oh, I got their team attack? Cool. Trigger Rondo, huh? Cooperative physical attack between Dean and Rebecca. Target, enemy hex, all adjacent. Problem is, I gotta be close, don't I? Yeah. I kinda wanna end it with that, so I'm gonna... Here. Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. I'll guard. Wow, it really does work.
Be done.
Guard again.
I'm on a roll.
I want to see if that item thing is true. Gotta test. Yup, it's true. I hear the thing. You hear the ringing. Rebecca can't move. Good. Well, fine. How bad idea is this? Because if it uses Earth, then the wind attack is going to hurt a lot harder, right? Oh, wow, it even says Hex item present. I need to do some damage.
Over there?
I have to stand on the thing that's weak. Wow. That sucks. Well, as long as it doesn't use that Earth spell on Rebecca. Hyperion Ray? Oh! I want to end it with Trigger Rondo. Oh, I should have done that. I should just keep Rebecca guarding the whole time. I don't think I'm gonna use. Uh-oh. That's what I feared. Yep, that was the minute I did it. Ugh. Luckily,
Please give us the power to fight again.
I have to get back in that spot.
What next?
Oh, wait. I just realized something.
That was excessive.
I'm in top shape now!
I just realized something. Don't I have a thing? Yeah, late change.
Follow the road we believe in.
Granted, it doesn't suck because I get rid of the Earth, but...
I'll move.
Here you go, guys. Good luck. No! You need to get off that spot. Oh, you prick. Get out of my spot.
What next?
He needs to get off that spot. I need that item.
I feel wonderful.
There we go. Yeah, whatever.
What next?
Should I heal? I should heal. I gotta get Rebecca over there.
I feel wonderful.
Ow. I'm not gonna be able to end it with Trigger Rondo.
We gotta protect everyone! Stick and move!
Fast. Actually, there's a way I can do it.
I'm just.
Oh!
I shall muster up all my remaining power.
Oh, crisis action. Right, that skill works. Oh, sweet. Good, I can keep Avril here.
Jump as far as I can.
And heal both of us.
Take some quiet healing.
Man, that worked really nicely.
We gotta protect everyone!
But I won't be able to do, You know what? I'm not letting you get that thing, so I'd rather just kill you. I want to end it with Trigger Rondo, but I'll take what I can get. I'd rather get my item. I'll just do Trigger Rondo in the next fight or something. I was kind of anticlimactic.
Someone dropped it, so now it's mine.
Yes, it is.
The stronger they are, the hotter I burn!
Worth it. Except for the fact I didn't level up. But I got a lot of money, so I'll take it. See, that's worth. Man, I wonder what time it is.
Time to keep moving, because we don't have time to waste. It's tough not being able to see outside. Or have a watch, I guess, or a cell phone. We don't have time to stand around worrying about it.
Yeah, we gotta hurry and get the mirror to Soto back. Yeah, no pressure. Man, that was a little rough. But I gotta hit Apple. I'm probably gonna stockpile those bad boys when I read it, when I really need it. What I want more than anything is a save. Oh, Mr. Jella. I wonder why it only lets you play as Dean. Everyone has it. Well, I guess Avril doesn't have a gun. Oh, God, man, you're so slow. Ow. Hang in there, Rebecca. Not enough for crisis action? Really? Uh-oh.
I can't fight any longer.
Wow, crisis action didn't trigger from that, huh?
We should strengthen our position first.
Wow, I actually got cut in for reviving.
Can't keep me down.
Psyched and ready!
You know what? That kind of worked out because now I actually can do trigger. Wow, that would almost kill everybody. Well, time to see this move.
Trigger!
Rondo!
Go, 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 go!
Oh, that's so cool. Alright. Yep, that's the best one. I don't care what other skills are in this game. That's the best one.
That was too easy.
Too easy. Yeah, we can say that. That was the best skill. That's officially the best skill. I dare anyone to challenge that. Granted, I don't remember or know the other ones, but I think I'm confident on it. Because that was fun. It was fun to watch, that was fun to do, it was fun to witness. It was fun to be. Oh! What do you want? Go away. Maybe on Earth. Oh, they're all on the things.
Gotcha!
Nice dodge. Ow! Crisis action. That hurt like heck, though. To be fair, I kind of also set myself up for weakening myself. Do you guys mind? Oh, what? Well, you know what? They're all in the same place. So,
I'll move.
yeah.
Like that? Here goes.
You know, I just realized this anime logic. How the heck do we know how to do these things? Wait, one survived? Oh, well. A good question.
This is it. Can't we fight someone
Anyway,
with a
like I
little
was
more
gonna say, I guess that's anime logic. How the heck do we know how to do these moves? Like, we just somehow know? It's like, I have an idea for a powerful uber move that we never had any practice in doing and yet can just do. Okay. Whoops. He's logic with me. Very special. $1,000 bucks. Oh, that's a new thing for. I'm surprised I got something for Apple before her. Oh, you got a new badge, huh? She's not really much of an attacker. Maybe she's a resistor. I need to get a freaking medium for Dean. Anything on this side that I missed? There's a bunch of boxes. Okay, that's it. Ah! And we're not that fast. Oh, if I was on a fire. Darn it. Just realized I could have done a lot more damage if I had her on the... Oh, well.
Keep it up.
Here you go.
Just getting started.
Oh, that's not... Ow! Not on the fire.
Psyched and ready. How could I miss that?
Dude! Hang on. You know what? Trigger Rondo. Yeah. Oh, that's worth it. I get to see it again? Of course.
Trigger! Rondo! Go, 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 go!
Yep. It's fun because it's just... It's not all that crazy. It's just fire everything. Back to back. Sometimes it's just the simplicity is key. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need that much. Just have my back, fire a bunch of bullets, and then if you want to show off, you can flip and jump over me. Reload and then fire again. I don't need all the crazy... I mean, granted, it's still cool, the whole super anime effects and everything. I love it. Believe me, I do. But sometimes, you know, it's nice to just be simplistic. Let's see, what am I looking at here? That's gonna... If I hit that switch, that's gonna go around and hit that thing. That'll turn so that goes in there. Go over there. Right? Yeah, because I need to get to hit that thing. $1, really. I didn't have to worry about the enemy encounter rate. Oh, hold on, there's a chest over here. Revive fruit? Useful. Useful that way if Avril dies, I can bring her back. Because if Avril's still alive, technically they come back. Okay, so I need to get it to hit over there, which means I should be able to do this. This is not going to work. And go back to the right. Yep. Nice. Now I gotta hit it to hit this. And that should do it. I'm really surprised I was able to pull it off without a single enemy encounter rate. No, I was really banking on that happening. And thus, the way is procured. Easy peasy. I always have to look around. Oh, what happened? What's going on? Is that a cutscene transition? Yep. Will. 2 things found out. 1, don't see friends anywhere. Do you? Almost sunset. Perhaps ran off. And what's the second thing? Found out something quite interesting. Adding ranch to this Hot Pocket. Very interesting taste. Wait, you added ranch to a Hot Pocket? Yes. Quite interesting palate. Putting ham and cheese with ranch, quite interesting. Do not know if good or not, but quite edible, no? You know you are entitled to last dinner, as of course, with one about to put on death row, given allowed foods of choice. However, you are human compared to great Vruni as I, so Hot Pocket with ranch? Do you at least have the pepperoni pizza one? Of course I do. Here. And then he drops him on the floor. Fooled, yes? You won't be able to eat once dead. You die soon. Any farewell message like to impart? Now good time. Of course, I will let you live. Really? Yes. I will let you go, without worry of mirror. Just one thing you must do. And what would that be? You must eat Hot Pocket, fresh out of oven, immediately, without hesitation. But those things will burn the roof of your mouth. Exactly. Without 1 ounce of pain, you must eat 3 Hot Pockets, with ranch dressing. And you have no drink, so you will face full burn. If you do, without wincing, or crying in pain, or saying ow, you get live. Otherwise, you die. No? I like how that would be Hero's response to this. Will, guess you're too busy wording or praying to those stupid kids come back. Yes. Okay, so it does that transition thing. It's like cuts to a cutscene. Okay, keep that in mind. I guess he just likes his Hot Pockets, dude. Can people tell I'm hungry? Yeah. Don't worry, it gets pretty easy if I make dumb food jokes. Let's see. That's gonna be a thing. This is gonna be a thing later, I can just feel it. I'm surprised it wasn't one now. Also, didn't he put bombs in there? I've sort of been here long enough. I'm surprised these bombs are taking this long. Whatever. Really? Nothing? Okay. Just gotta check for chests, y'all. Can't believe we're going through all this and no safe spots. Instead, I found another chest can't open. Okay, let's see. That hits to go around this way, to go here, to go there, which is what I want to happen. Yes, I want that to happen. Pretty sure. Missed somehow. Missed again. There we go. That's gonna go straight. want to happen, right? Yeah. So I probably want to go over there. Come on, line right. There we go. Now, where's that gonna go? It's gonna go this way. Do here, do here, do here to there. And then straight shot. Oh, there's a pathway there. Got it, got it, got it. Yeah. That makes sense. These are some very accurate shots, Dean. If only you were accurate in actual gameplay. Hit that, it's gonna clear the way. Yep. Love when plans come together. Excuse me. Another one, huh? Guess so I went right last time, so I'll go left. Oh, worth it. Potentially, see? Bring it. If only Dean had anything. Oh well. Time, I guess.
Victory is mine.
Victory's yours.
What next?
Oh, nope. Shoot this one. All that. Wait, what? Uh-oh. No,
Should
don't.
I move there?
Didn't know they could do that. Oh no. Oh.
Psych, get ready. Stick and move.
I'll go there. Oh, trigger rondo. I'll skip it this time, fine. But I really like that art.
Over there?
Give me double shot. Yes! Wow, that actually... You listened. Thanks, game.
People are depending on me.
Yeah, now people are actually depending on you. Last time, meh, not really. This time, yeah, I think a whole village is depending on you. The whole town, actually. So we can't really afford to be all light about this. Otherwise, we're all gonna get hung from a guy obsessed with ham and cheese hot pockets with ranch dressing. Don't knock till try. Oh, yeah, I made a good call going to the right, or to the left. I need to go save him too. There's just one problem. Going little higher into YouTube video may not be able to go further right now. Have to probably...
No mercy.
Oh, that was a different cutscene. No continuous shot now. Darn it. You dodge it. We take those. You dodge again. Okay, it's fine. You dodge this one. Oh, alright, well. We're good. We got Javelin Bullet. We're done. We take those. Yeah, viewers. Gotta find a safe spot, though.
Here goes.
I knew it was gonna be a long one for my part 1, part 2. Wow. I would have done it for like 5 hours, technically. Man, that's a long video thing I'm doing.
It feels good to win a battle,
And if
doesn't
anyone's
it?
made it this far and got invested, man, I don't even know where to begin to thank you. Yeah, like I said, and you can tell by the title, even though this is part 2, this is my 200 video special because I wanted to celebrate the fact that, and I'm not trying to be like arrogant or anything, because I mean, yeah, anyone could have done 200 videos, but to have the motivation to do it consistently, I still think it's pretty impressive. Because I know a lot of people be like, nah, they probably not feeling it. Oh. Oh, yes. I gotta fight this thing? Yeah, and I can turn off the encounters? Of course. Because it's a different vibe from trying to, like, you know... Yeah, you can make 200 videos, but to have the motivation to do it.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, there's not. What the heck is that? Oh, you're faster than me. Heck, what's the point of that?
I'm still standing.
Not much, but it's some damage.
It must be done.
I'm gonna protect myself just in case.
I'm in top shape now.
Can't do anything. Oh. Uh-oh. At least I guarded. Ow.
I'm still standing. Gotta move fast.
Oh. There's an item here.
Bingo!
DP, play turn. I guess not now. I gotta get off this spot. Ow!
Stick and move.
What next?
Can you survive a hit? I should go on
I'm back in shape
that.
now.
Also, I can use the cards. Because why not, right? Tell you what, I'll have Avril heal us. Rebecca can use a card, and then I'll just keep attacking. What do I want to use? Any card? Or Jello card? Probably the Jello, right?
Can't hurt to make a little money off this.
I'm on a roll.
How much would this do? Not as much. Uh-oh. You have a counter? Ow! Oh, that was useful. Did not know you had a counter. That would be good to know later. Oh, I don't know. I can do that a couple times, apparently. I'll save it.
I'm just
Oh! Critical action.
Cut in.
Yes, you must. Do it again. Because I have enough force to do it, so why not?
It must be done.
I can just top him off. Yeah, use another heal.
Quiet healing.
I need to change the lays. You don't want the fire boost. Huh. That's literally his thing. It's like, huh, I had a fire boost. Now it's gone. You have a wind thing? Oh, we do have a wind thing.
over there.
Which means this should do no damage? Wait, what? Does it do any damage? How not?
This will mess you up good.
Oh, what?
I'll move.
Let's just stay here. Ow. That doesn't do any damage. Wow, that's crazy. Enough? Not enough. But I will get it with Javelin Bullet. But I will see the animations, because they're still cool.
Trigger!
Rondo!
Go, 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 go!
Worth it. If only time nice with
Begin.
music.
New position.
You know what? I want to end it with overhead sorcery. Why not? Seriously, this boss theme is amazing. Oh my god, it's so good. I love it. Later.
I suppose I should pick this up.
Oh, just a badge.
Such a strange opponent.
quite. But hey, that's what you're dealing with bad grapes. I'm curious. Will I get any views for these long videos? To celebrate my 200 video special. I wonder how many people's curiosity will be triggered. Or someone will look at the title, the length of this video and be like, pfft. Well, at least I can shut this stuff off now. Ooh. Prison staff and hard denim. What's better than hot denim? Hard denim. Apparently. And then I got... Increases foot by 25 when the wearer falls into critical status. That'll probably be in handy if I want to, like, immediately use, a super move or something. I would really love a save thing. Wow. I just got my save thing. And I know some people are probably going to be upset about this, but alas, this is where the one visit 200th video special must end. Well, technically 201, even if it's a part... Well, it's a part 2, so... No, not to be fair. I'll make a separate save bot. This is where the 200th video special must end. If you've made it this entirety, and I'm not just saying for part 2, if you've made it without fast forwarding, or at least watch part 1 and part 2, more of the highlights, you can probably skip the grindy parts and everything, but if you've made it all the way to the, I guess what, total 4, near 5 hours I've done this, I am so grateful for you guys. I mean, I just really wanted to celebrate this, because there were moments, I'll admit, where I was like, I don't know if people would like this. I don't know if I would like this. But as I kept doing more and more videos, and playing more and more games, and talking amongst Twitch chat, more looking at YouTube comments, more just seeing the video, the placements, seeing if people were interested, then I was just like, you know what? I can go for it. And then over time, I was just like, you know what? Instead of thinking about whether I should or shouldn't, just do. And I wanted to celebrate that. And I really wish that the memory would come back, because I've had this game so near and dear to me, and I still have the receipt to this day. I said it in part 1, I still have the receipt right here for the old game store I used to go to back in Columbia, Maryland. Wow, that was a long time ago. Holy crow. That it meant so much to me, and this game really does mean a lot to me. It really, truly does. I don't know if most of you guys are appealed by it, but I find this game absolutely fascinating. Yeah, it's totally anime as heck. Like, it's got like every trope known to man. We all know that. But it's got some... No. I want out. I want to be done. Like, it's definitely amazing. Oh, there's really no way to go back to the title screen, huh? Weird. It lets me start a new game from the start, but not a... Weird. Select the frequency in which characters will use their voices. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're not doing that. We're done here. But no, thank you all for tuning in for this 200 video special. It makes me think of what I'm gonna do when if I get like subscribers and followers on especially Twitch and YouTube, which I hope I do. I really hope that this appeals to you. If you really were entertained by this, or you just found it fascinating, or if you were like, what the heck is this, and it got your curiosity, please, by all means, I greatly appreciate a thumbs up. I'd appreciate a follow. I'd appreciate a subscribe. Just things to be like, yeah, it helps motivate. And just to finalize this, I wouldn't mind doing this again. Clearly, I'm leaving it on a note where a lot of people are like, is he going to go save Chuck Wesley or whatever his name is? What about the guy who set up the bombs? And the guy who keeps licking everything? Like, there's so many questions this game has to offer. And I hope that I'll be able to deliver the answers for you. It's probably going to be a long minute before I play this, because, like I said, hooking up the PS2, despite what people may think, is actually not as easy for me, because, I'll tell you one thing, getting these cords untangled and everything was not fun. I really need to get better at my organization skills. But I'm ranting. But no, this was my 200 video special. I guess I'll have to, if I make it to 400, we'll go there. Or if I make it to, like, I don't know, 100 subscribers, I gotta think about what I'm gonna do for that. Originally, I was going to do Persona. I was going to do the OG Persona 4 on PS2, which I feel a lot more people probably would have tuned in. But considering the fact that I want to do that for like a marathon kind of deal, I'm just debating on it. I was like, you know what? let me do something else that's near and great to me. I've already talked about how much I love Persona, but I want to show other games that I do love. It's not just Persona in this channel. But yeah, Wild Arms has a very special place in my heart. I love the voice acting, I love the gameplay, I love the characters. I do like the story, and honestly, for a PS2 game, it's pretty nice. Like, I've played quite a few newer RPGs that aren't really as good as this. So, shout out to you, XC. I don't know if any XC people are going to watch this, but, I mean, I've been a fan before, and I'm still a fan now, and I don't know if, well, that's not them that's doing the ARM Fantasia, but like I said, if you're curious about games like this, they have the other Wild Arms games. I'm certain you could probably find on Steam, or if you have OG PS1s or PS2s, you'll be able to play it there. I think they shut down the smartphone game of Million Memories, but I look into that too. Otherwise, I'd say look into Armor Fantasia. I think it's going to be interesting, and I'm super hyped to find more about it. But that's enough for me. I know I've kept you guys for way too long. Whether you actually, are watching my videos or you just click, watch 10 seconds, and you're like, done. But for those that have watched my videos, that stuck with me this whole time, seriously, thank you. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for helping motivate, I guess. It may not seem like much to you guys, but it's a lot to me. But no, I'm not going to waste your time with another 5 minutes of me just going back and forth about how I'm grateful. Well, not back and forth, but saying the same thing over and over, how I'm grateful. But no, I don't know. If you guys want to make this happen, throw me some likes, throw me some thumbs ups, throw me all the jazz. Give me some comments. Tell me you want more. If possible, I wouldn't mind trying to do this Saturdays. Granted, if I do end up making more of this, it won't be this long. I guarantee you it'll be a heck of a lot shorter. Like, come on. This is a lot. But yeah, leave me what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next venture. Or maybe this. So farewell.